Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
So the net starting five. Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizachet. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Young in at the one. Brooklyn. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Now here's Simmons. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Over Young. Misses off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Back to Bogdanovich, and stolen by Simmons. Pass to Bogdanovich, out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Here's Young. Now Reza Shea. Now Johnson. Now Reza Shea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella with a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Reza Shea missing.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Simmons. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Thomas against Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Down low. Capella inside. Claxton's there. And it's Capella missing.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Outside for Thomas. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And that one falls for Young. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Over Thomas. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. Nets passing it around. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 4. Here's Simmons, defended by Young. Releases. No good from Simmons. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Reza Shea. Good on the shot.
No, that's a great sign for Reza Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Simmons passes to Claxton to the inside and stolen by Bogdanovich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And he makes the first. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ben Simmons. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The recent history of the Nets. Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Now here's Johnson. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Johnson gets the bucket.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Claxton with the steal. Johnson, the pass to Schroeder. Here's Thomas. Claxton, a screen on Bogdanovich. Bounce pass, Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
And that one falls for Claxton. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. And that's now 7 points for Bogdanovich. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Traps in the tray.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Claxton against Capella. Claxton the pass to Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Thomas. Claxton a screen on Young. Here's Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And Capella sends it back. The Hawks leading by 3. Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Let's go. Thomas grabs the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Claxton against Capella. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Schroeder outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Trae Young grabs the miss. Pass to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. He's guarded by Thomas. Capella kicks to Johnson. Bogdanovich against Thomas. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You see Thomas's confidence growing on shots like these, just taking it to the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, 86%
from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
That one drops. He ties it up. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Reza Shea with it. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And checking out some numbers for Jalen Johnson. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Bogdanovich finds Claxton. Back to Bogdanovich. Claxton sets the screen for Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Schroeder. No scoring in this one. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young against Schroeder. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pass to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Johnson for 3. Good work defensively by Johnson. Nets trailed by 4. Schroeder outside. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young up top. He's guarded by Schroeder. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Throws it up high and stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Schroeder. Now Thomas. Capella covering. It's Claxton high post. Here's Bogdanovich. He has 7. He takes it in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Schroeder dishes to Thomas. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Inside. Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Thomas. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks leading by 8. Capella, the pass to Johnson. Young against Johnson. Three-pointer. And that's good. Trae Young for 3. Young's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Tyson Daniels comes in for Rizachet. And the Nets making a change here as well. Finney-Smith's checked in. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 11. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Daniels. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now Claxton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Finney-Smith.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the rejection by Claxton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that one. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Schroeder against Young. Six on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Hawks lead by 13. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
The Hawks leading by 13. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. Finney-Smith kicks to Bogdanovich. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Here's Bogdanovich. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
And although he's smaller, Young willing to battle inside and shows you he can score. through contact.
The Hawks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
The Hawks making a switch here. Nance is checked in. That free throw good from Young.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Daniels with it. Hasn't made one yet. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Johnson. Back to Schroeder.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Daniels. How he did last season. Averaged about 6 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
And that's what you need from some guys on the team. Not everyone can be an all-star. You need glue guys to find that success too.
Hunter's checked in for Nance. Schroeder hits them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Down low. Here's Finney-Smith. And the lead is down inside single digits. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
No, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Hawks, Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu, and it's Reza Shea in for Hunter. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Finney-Smith kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovich. On the clock. That 3 off the mark.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they're trailing in this ball game.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Schroeder looking over the floor. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That's good from Schroeder. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Oh, Claxton in position. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Claxton. Johnson against Bogdanovich. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 6. Over Young. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. The Hawks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That free throw good from Daniels. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Nets trail by 15. Pass to Finney-Smith. And Bogdanovich kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 to shoot over Young. Atlanta with the rebound. And it's their first look at this year's Brooklyn team here for their first regular season game.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Johnson with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Young from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Bogdanovich against Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Fires for three. And they recover it. Screen by Capella. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Now Schroeder outside Bogdanovich. Claxton sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Young dishes to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the right side. Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. Finney-Smith passes to Schroeder. The three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thomas checked in for the Nets.
What's up?
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's an 18-point game. Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. There's the triple. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Not just a scorer, Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
The Hawks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Nets trail by 16. Schroeder outside. Here's Thomas. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You love to see the ball movement. When Thomas and the rest of his team are locked in, it's a good thing to watch.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Free throw good, Thomas. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. Four on the shot clock. Johnson from outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Capella with a screen on Schroeder. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Claxton. Shoots. Johnson can't get it to go.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. 1:51 left now here in the second. From down low. And Capella with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Nets trailed by 19. Schroeder outside. Pass to Thomas. Outside Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Daniels. And he uses the glass on the layup. Daniels has got 7 points for the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to Thomas. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Atlanta leading by 19 points. Young finds Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. They set the pick. To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Pass to Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
And both free throws good for Thomas. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Young looking around. Here's Bogdanovic. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Thomas. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 13 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Young from the up. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Atlanta Hawks.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for the Hawks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
The Nets shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Simmons against Young. Simmons passes to Thomas. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Daniels. And that one misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Outside Bogdanovic. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Brooklyn, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Young. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And stolen by Thomas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
What's up?
Atlanta leading by 17. Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson the screen. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Ricochet. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Nets trailed by 19. And Ricochet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Simmons. Trae Young grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Capella against Simmons. Here's Ricochet. And the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bogdanovich falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Johnson outside. And the Nets miss again. Atlanta leading by 21. Pass to Ricochet. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Claxton with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Johnson outside. Simmons against Young. 5 on the clock. Simmons can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's Capella missing. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And Claxton, no good on that one. The Hawks leading by 21. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And it's now 23 points for Bogdanovich.
And if you let Bogdanovich square up from mid-range, it's going to be a long night.
Simmons dishes to Thomas. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, last year, getting it done. 9th in rebounding, 12th in blocks, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. And Young kicks to Johnson. Now, here is Young. He's got 16. Over Simmons. Young, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Simmons. And he makes good on the layup.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Fires away from outside. The long distance three is buried. And that's now 19 points for Trae Young. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Young with the steal. Pass to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Reza Shea with it to the middle. And Johnson with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Outside, Simmons. Paxton a screen on Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Thomas kicks to Simmons. Young with the steal. Drives to the hoop. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
And here is Simmons. Simmons sets a screen for Thomas. Outside, Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Offensive rebound. Another shot. And it's Capella missing. Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And Claxton throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Johnson outside. Back to Young. Pulls up. High post. Kept alive by Atlanta. Johnson finds Young. Back to Johnson. For the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 8th assist in the game.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Johnson outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, Reza Shea. He lobs it up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. And the Nets with possession here. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Beautiful pass from Simmons. He's outstanding at getting the ball to his guys in their spots.
Young passes to Johnson. Reza Shea with it. Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Here's Reza Shea. And he banks in the layup. Reza Shea has got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Here's Simmons. Johnson outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Well, Ben Simmons is a multiple-time All-Star, but Richard, it's been years since he has played at that level, and we know about the injury history.
And I wish Ben nothing but the best. I'm rooting for him, but it's hard to talk about someone who doesn't consistently play the game, and the injuries have taken Ben out of that position.
And the free throw, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the dunk by Rijache.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And that's now 18 points for Nick Claxton. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Johnson kicks to Young. Back to Johnson. Here's Young. The tray. The rebound by Johnson.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Simmons. Rijache with the steal. There's 1:26 left in the third. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovic. Puts up a three. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Chalk up 2 there. Claxton's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Atlanta again missing. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the first one drops. Finney-Smith hits them both. 44 seconds left in the third. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Pass to Capella. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the rejection by Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. Now Johnson makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 28 points for the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Atlanta ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Nets. Simmons and Thomas are their guards. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
Johnson with a screen on Johnson. Reza Shea wide open. Misses the three. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Nets trail by 21. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thomas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Capella dishes to Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Outside Thomas. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside Bogdanovic. Reza Shea with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Young's shot is good.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
And Simmons kicks to Thomas. A 3-ball. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Bogdanovic. Inside, Claxton with the steal. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 25 points in the game.
You know, improving on certain aspects of his game, it's crucial Young continues to knock down these tough interior shots.
Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Hawks passing it around. And Riza-Shea, the bucket on the assist by Johnson. And now that's 11 points for Riza-Shea. Simmons against Young. And here's Johnson outside. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Riza-Shea. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Claxton against Capella. Here's Finney-Smith, down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Simmons, rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint, Claxton with the steal. And here they come. Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound, poked loose. It's stolen by Capella. Johnson finds Young. To Johnson. Pass to Young. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Finney-Smith kicks to Simmons. Over Young. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
It's the Nets now. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Johnson trying to get something going. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Riza-Shea with it. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Simmons against Young. Claxton trying to free himself up. And Simmons is right there.
Oh, it's the length by Simmons getting in there and getting that putback.
Johnson outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Riza-Shea. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Good on the second free throw.
At the wing position, Riza-Shea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. The Nets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. Outside Thomas. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Atlanta has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Richelet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
And he can't hit the second. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Johnson outside. Now Richelet. He's guarded by Johnson. Cans it from downtown.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Oh, Claxton in position. It's stolen by Capella. Johnson surveying the floor. Going inside. Lays it up off the glass. 34 points for Jalen Johnson.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Finney-Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Clearly a foul.
A free throw drops for Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith hits them both. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Johnson outside. Young against Simmons. Capella with a screen on Simmons. And Young, here we go. And the rejection by Claxton. Johnson, a wide open look. The 3-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Richelet. Now Bogdanovich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Young against Simmons. To the inside. And a wide open look for Claxton. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And it's blocked. They recover it. Nets passing it around. And another shot. Johnson can't hit. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Johnson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Young against Simmons. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the focus Bogdanovich has is tremendous. Able to take on contact and still convert.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And the Nets with possession here. Outside, Simmons. A minute 50 left in the game. Finney-Smith. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And Simmons kicks to Finney-Smith and taken away by Johnson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Johnson.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Capella. .32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Free throw no good for Johnson. Here's Young. Again, the Hawks score.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Finney-Smith kicks to Simmons. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Johnson. Thomas passes to Simmons. Over Young. It's good. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about does it.